Oh, he must be watering my trees for me. Yep, Chris taking more of my oak logs. Never leaves anything for me to make a table out of. Looks like it's gonna be another Let's Dig working day. Supposed to rain, but it didn't, so now we're gonna be put to work. What'd you bring me to eat?
Oh, it's supposed to rain. I mean, it's coming, but it's not here like they said it was going to be.
No, it looks pretty ominous though.
Yeah.
Did you bring me something to eat?
You won't have my muffin?
No, I'm good. I don't need your muffin.
Billy Bob's Farm Stay and Cabin Rentals.
I gotta afford you somehow. You like my little crepe myrtles?
So go ahead and take these 3 down, and I think we should probably thin those out. Take every other one out.
Yeah.
Kinda open that up a little bit more.
Yeah, open up some.
And that should work.
That should get it nice and looking good. Got one more goes there. See the kind of discolored dirt?
Yeah, they forget one.
Yeah, on each side.
Okay, it happens on these big jobs like that. You'll get that.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned over the years. You'll get that stuff. What did Jackie say about these roots you left?
Thought she was getting a Let's Dig 18 job, and she got a Let's Dig 1/8 job.
And then I had to remind her that the husband chose the, didn't choose the premium package.
The bronze package.
You might have got silver.
Huh.
Or aluminum.
I didn't know there was a choice.
I can go back to text saying, you mean to tell me it's going to take that much?
Oh, I'm sure there's a text somewhere.
Oh, there's plenty of evidence. Remember when you thought I could do this for like $1,500? I don't know what cloud you were on, but it was higher than 9.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it seemed right.
When she had you on your budget cuts.
Oh yeah. Well, we were, now to be fair, we were only going to clear for the trees. You weren't going to take all this out then.
Ta-da!
I think you got involved. That's what happened.
I just did what you told me to do.
Destroyer of trees got involved.
You was like, your exact words were, I hate these bleeping pine trees.
Yeah, take them all out. And what happened? What happened at the little pond? The pine tree decided to shelve itself off.
Control nature.
Pine trees.
Yeah.
No, you left pine trees.
It's the neighbor's property.
James got to take it down, and guess what it was full of, and about killed them.
What was that? Ants?
Massive black ants.
Oh.
Yeah, they about took him out.
Keep him on his toes.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be pouring down rain right now, but it's not. So, you know what's better to do right before it comes down a big rain? Go ahead and move some dirt around. So
right.
That's what we're going to do.
So we can end up with some mud.
Yeah.
And I said, you can do this right quick.
Yeah, right quick.
See? And here you are.
Here we go. And the dozer's fixed. That's always a good thing.
Oh, all right. So you want me to run the dozer?
Yeah, if you could just go ahead and cut that off.
I mean, I could have brought the skid steer out and done it.
You could. I don't know why you haven't.
I could have. You know what it would have looked like? Like this.
You're like, why is the hump over here now?
All right, well, let me stop yapping and let you get to work.
Let's get to work.
Woo-woo! Chris got the Komatsu back running. Well, actually, Chris didn't. Jeremiah did. Just, if you look, I don't know, I'll bring this down and see if you can see it. There's a little crown. So blade that off. And just on the back, I'll have to have a little bit of a stem wall, which is fine. But I had it up there, and Jackie, rightfully so, thought that we needed to be a little closer down. So, okay. If we can get some time where it dries out, this is going to be root raked. Brandon came by yesterday. Might remember he is the guy that came out and got grass to grow. Oh, look at that. Actually some decent topsoil. Again.
Again. Because we have more topsoil to do with now.
Oh, good. That means that Brandon doesn't have to bring topsoil out for this area.
Correct. Yeah, he might just have to do the lime and fertilizer, and you'll have something that'll grow something.
Yeah.
Because it's like a foot of topsoil up here for some reason. And the whole other farm was a 1/2 inch.
Well,
That's good for you.
Yeah.
So that was I think that was your corner.
my original corner, yeah.
So we're going to start like where the dozer blade is now, kind of fit in here. Which we still got a fair amount of taper, but if I go down anymore, the front's going to be in a hole. Or that side will be in a hole, the front's in a hole.
Yeah.
But it's more better than it was.
More better?
More better.
All right. I got to come up with my, I think the ceiling height is 9 foot.
Okay.
So I'll just have to do some ciphering and figuring on how deep to dig our footings. So that I'm trying not to cut block,
Okay.
you know.
Once you get to the top.
Yeah, I'd rather just stack it, I'm done. So if I can do some math,
The maps,
some maths,
some numbers, something.
yep, then we'll be good.
All right, I'm gonna finish blading this off. And once the rain's done, you can kind of figure out where.
I can do some string and
You
paint.
got your laser too, so I mean,
Yeah.
just keep about it somewhere about where your camera would.
Yeah.
Straight lines. I mean, 20 feet, I wouldn't get too crazy. I know she wants to farther down the hill, but you're gonna end up with like a 3 foot.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for 3 foot stem
You
walls.
got your beep beep, so you'll be able to check and see.
Yeah, I can get out here and beep beep and roll and string and paint.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Right.
All right, we're back. Well, Chris and Tyler have left their, you know, our little small job that we're working on to come in, work on my massive cabin layout. He's trying to move back up the hill. That's 61.5, half a foot, 61.6. That's 61
Move it up.
towards me. Yeah.
You can move it really easy. That wasn't too bad, was it?
It's pretty good for government work.
For a Billy Bob project. All right, that's all you get to work off of, Tyler. Make it work.
That's all you need. We expect excellence.
You're gonna have one good line right here.
What do you think? Good morning. What? What's going on? You want to give me your hand? Well, you want to drive? You don't trust my driving? I don't blame you. Yeah? Okay. You want to go see what Chris is doing? You ready? You're like, why are we sitting here? Go get right in the middle of everything, dog. Let's do it. All right, now listen. You hop out and you tell Chris how to do his job because he needs your help. Okay? Get out there, tell him what's up.
It needs to be at least 12 inches.
What's up? Why are there only 3 of you? Where's everybody else? Well, Chris is getting started. Well, Chris isn't. Tyler is. Chris got Tyler started. We'll investigate that shortly. Chris has put Tyler on the job so we can keep rolling. He's got so much going on that, you know, it's good that he's delegating some because I didn't know how he was going to even be close to getting everything he needed to get done. Digging the footings for the Nudura ICF cabin project. Those dug down. We did a bunch of math going down the hole. The footings are going to be 10 inches thick. And so we'll have a couple places at steps as we go around just so we can get to an even 4 inches out of the ground around everywhere else so that when we smooth it out and do our slab and everything, it's pretty much will leave 9 foot ceilings. That's how all that works out, hopefully. So this is the start. We'll do rebar, pour concrete next week. Hopefully pour concrete at the major project next week. So next week should be a lot of concrete. We've got a job to do for Chris. So I'll be working for him for a change. So lots of concrete to get poured next week, and keep on keeping on. End of the day, Chris has come back over and he's loading up, or he loaded up strawberry shortcake, and he's just building a little berm because we are going to get some rain, of course. Trench out and everything. We've got a lot of roots to get cut, rebar to put in. I'm probably gonna fly the drone so you'll see it's a very simple layout. CMU block for the front porch, and then the center rectangle is all Nudura, and just come on up, pour the footing sometime next week. got to the side when to do the little training deal. If there's enough people to want to mess with it. Had some interest, so we'll see. I know I'm going to coincide it so that Jeff from Muddy Feet can come out, maybe Matt come back out. Some of the trainers from Nudura will be out, so be a good time. Really simple, straightforward little case study. Definitely have to get some roots out, of course, since this was just cleared. That'd be a good job for, you know what, that might be a good job. I was gonna say for Tater, that might be a good job for the kids. They're on track out right now. I'll just come out and do a little bit of work. Step downs, not bad. Just one step down for each row. So that worked out. Oh, one more thing. So they did bring out the last 2 trees today, so you know they had that little gap. So last couple, our apple trees are blooming up there.
Where did we go wrong? Fighting to belong, trying to make it seem like we're somebody else. Set the perfect frame up, hide behind the makeup, like it's worth the cost of losing yourself.